Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today I have an exciting review on the new BECCA Holiday Palette. This is what it looks like. It is pretty big and I'm kind of really in love with it. Now this is called what is this called? The Eye Lights Palette, a pre-ski glow collection. I might be butchering that, but I'm not quite sure. Anyway, this retails, I believe, $45. I might be wrong, but it doesn't matter because it's actually on sale for $29. I just checked. They have it available at Ulta and Sephora. So if you wanted this little baby and it was a little bit on the hefty side, which it is, considering there's only 7 colors in here, it is $29. I did snag it up, and this is what it looks like in the inside. You get 7 gorgeous colors and a huge mirror, and it is absolutely worth it. Now I know that some people are a little concerned because there is a lot of shimmers. Pretty much the whole palette is a shimmer, but I love shimmers. I put shimmers on everybody, even my older ladies. I'm an older lady, and I just love the skin to have a little bit of glow. Just because it's all shimmers doesn't mean that it's gonna go wrong. Gonna go on all crazy and too much. I actually was playing with it today on one of my clients, and it worked out perfectly because she's one of those that doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She's like, I'm very natural. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. And all I used was this palette. All I used was this palette. Is that right? Anyway, so these colors right here, they are on the shimmer side, but they're not overly shimmer where you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a face full of shimmer and it's gonna be way too much. I'm gonna be glowing to the skies. No, I'm actually going to show you what I did to her. Now, if you're a fair complexion, this looks absolutely stunning, especially if you're one of those that doesn't like a super dark smoky eye, but you want something really nice and light. You could accomplish that with this palette because I did it today. If you're medium, like I am, if you're a little bit on the darker skin tone, it still looks really pretty because even if your skin matches it up a little bit, there is this beautiful glow that you get on your eyelids. So pretty much anybody could use this palette. And like I said, it is $29 now. So why don't we go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. All right, so I'm gonna take my spectacles off. I'm going to get my Delium 778. This is what it looks like. And oh gosh, now I have to read the colors. Well, I can't see the colors. Crap balls. Okay, so let me read out the colors. The colors are Rose Quartz, which I believe is this one right here. There's a Moonstone, this one right here. Opal, Topaz, Toasted Marshmallow, and Hot Cocoa right there. Actually, wait a minute. I can't go on my little tutorial. I gotta swatch these colors for you because they're just to die for. So let me go ahead and do that before I apply it on my face. All right, so the first one I'm gonna do is, oh Lord, Hot Cocoa. This is what Hot Cocoa looks like. It's gorgeous. All right, the next one is Rose Quartz, which is this one right here. They swatch beautifully. All right, the next one is Moonstone. Look at that. I love it. And then the next one is Opal, this color right here. And there isn't a lot of colors. There's only 7 colors, but those 7 colors are so gorgeous. It's worth it. All right, the next one is Topaz. Topaz and Toasted Marshmallow. Did I do Toasted Marshmallows? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, Toasted Marshmallows. Look at that. Okay, and the last one is Pearl. It's that really nice light white in the middle, which is that one right there. This is what it looks like. Look at that. It's not chunky. It goes on beautifully. It's very, very blendable. And you can accomplish beautiful looks just with this palette. Of course, we always dip into other palettes anyway, so just keep that in mind. Don't be afraid of it. It's absolutely stunning. All right, so now let's put it on our face. All right, so the first thing I'm going to start with, like I said, okay, Delm 778. I'm getting better at this. And I'm going to go ahead and go into, oh Lord, what is that? Pearl? No. Toasted. I don't know. I can't see it. I'm sorry. All right, let me get my little mirror here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that very lightly, okay? Because if you don't, remember, if you go from here to here, you're going to get a ton of product, possibly fall out, and that's what you kind of want to avoid. So go from here in the back of your hand on a tissue, flick it, something, because this is heavily pigmented. And I usually just kind of pack that on there, especially with shimmers and stuff, because you don't want to have all this crazy fallout everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my entire eyelid, and I'm going to do it really nice and light. I'm just packing that color on there, see? And it's just a little bit. It's not like a ton of color. Now, keep in mind right here, you know, I always use I put my lashes and my eyeliner on because I'm blind as a bat, and it actually took me like 10 minutes to put these on because they were all over the place. But, so if you see glue, sorry. So you could actually stop right here. As you can see, it's just really nice and subtle. Another thing that you could actually do with this is use it as a highlighter on your face. It doesn't just have to be for your eyeballs. So you have a highlighter that you could take with you on the road for the holidays, and you could use it everywhere. Look how pretty. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, let me see if I can put my glasses on there. No, okay, let me see. Now I'm going to go into Rose Quartz. I hate being blind. All right, I'm going to go into Rose Quartz, this one right here, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that on just the crease. See how pretty that is? And if you put those shimmers on really lightly with your finger, or just pack it softly and not apply a ton of color on there, you can make this palette work with just these colors. Okay, see? Again, you could stop right here. You don't have to keep adding. So I'm just showing you different looks that you could do with this palette. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into, oh man, what's that color? I'm going to go into Hot Cocoa. I hate doing that, man. I can't see. I'm going to go into Hot Cocoa, and I'm going to apply it underneath my bottom lashes. There's a hair. Where's always a hair? Where's the hair? Oh, it's on my finger. I got doggy hair everywhere. I still feel it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ignore the hair, and I'm going to go underneath my bottom lashes with that Hot Cocoa. Again, you could stop right here. Now, when I applied it on my client, I didn't put liner, I just put mascara, and I just made it really nice and soft and smoky. You could check out my Instagram. You can see a lot of my work on there. So we shot it today, so I'll be posting it sometime this week. All right, I'm going to go into that Hot Cocoa. Let me show you what that looks like again, that color right there. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that on my entire eyelid, just to kind of give it a nice soft smoke. And what is nice about this is that you could have a smoky, soft brown eye. If you're not like a makeup person, but you want a soft smoke, it's just a nice, really pretty, soft brown where it'll make your eyes pop, and you'll have just a light halo of brown, chocolatey color without it being too intense. That's what I say. There you go. See? Just really nice and soft. See, and it's not like this a crazy amount of shimmer or anything like that. It's just soft. It just gives you a little bit of a shimmer. Okay, now what you could do is just to kind of intensify that color a little bit, you could dampen your brush and then go into that hot cocoa and then just place it on the lid. Just pack it on there. See, and it just made it a little bit more intense. There. Now I'm going to go ahead and, let me see, where's that? Okay, I'm going to go into my Delium, what number? 772. I'm going to kind of dampen that a little bit. I'm going to go into that hot cocoa again. And it's going to just make it a little bit darker. All right, and now I'm going to get another little brush. And I'm just going to apply a little bit in the inner corners of my eye. Just for a little bit kick. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this color again. And I'm going to use my finger this time. And I'm just going to place it on top of all that. And it's going to make it a little bit more shimmery. And it's going to kind of blend all those colors together. So if you're not very good at blending and you want to try this look, this is a perfect way of blending everything. Just get a little bit of that shimmer and just apply it everywhere. And it'll just soften all of that up. And then I'm going to go into, what's that color? Oh, hell. Sorry, this video is a mess because it's so light. You see how it's so light? I can't see that. I'm going to go into Opal. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of a shimmer. It's a lot. I mean, you can see how intense. And remember that if you're wearing a sexy dress and it's strapless or whatever, you could go into your collarbones. You could go onto your shoulders, which I can't because I have long sleeves. I mean, there's so many ways of using this palette. It's just going to be a soft version of like what the other palettes, because they have darker browns or blacks or anything like that. So if those of you that want soft smoke eyes and don't like a lot of makeup, but you like that really nice soft shimmery look, this is a perfect palette. It's available Ulta, Sephora, $29. You can't go wrong. That is my video for this beautiful little palette. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again. Bye.